Hello, yogis. Namaste. Sorry I'm not with you in person, but you can start lying down. You'll just need a blanket and 2 pillows and a great attitude, which I know that you all have because you're here and you're practicing yoga. Welcome to Gentle Yoga. It's Thursday, August 13. And you can have your legs straight or you can bend your legs. Let your arms rest wherever they're comfortable. Begin to notice what is supporting you. If you have some props underneath you, your mat, a blanket, maybe some of you are using a bolster perhaps. And just notice, supported. Feel your body inhaling and exhaling. And I'm going to teach one of my favorite, I say that a lot about everything. This is one of my favorite breath practices, alternate nostril breathing or Nadi Shodhana. And it's very centering. So I like it. It kind of just brings everything to center. And we'll use an index and thumb. Does not have to be fancy. There's many ways to teach it, but this is my way of teaching it. Simple and effective. So you'll bring one hand, index and thumb, to your nose. And first we will inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both nostrils. Do that again. Inhale through both. Exhale through both nostrils. And plug your right nostril. Inhale left. Plug the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Plug the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Plug the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Plug the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Plug the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Plug the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Plug the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Plug the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Continue on your own. Next time you exhale out of your left, release your hand and breathe through both nostrils. And you might Just notice how you feel without judgment. As with any breath practice, and I should have said this first, you do what's comfortable. If it becomes uncomfortable, then you just release the hand and you breathe in and out. You never are forced to do any pranayama breath work that doesn't feel right in your body. Just breathing in and out, both nostrils. And bring both hands together in front of your heart center. Grateful for breath, for centering, for our practice today. And let's send some love out from our hearts outward into the world. And go ahead and release your arms. They can rest in a T or on like Shavasana shape. And we'll start with the neck. You can change your legs if you'd like, right? I've had mine bent, so I'm going to straighten mine for a moment. And we'll start by moving our head. We're just going to go a little bit to the right and to the left, just a little. We're just rolling gently side to side, but we're going just a little bit. That's how we're starting. And then you can increase a little bit more. So maybe, halfway, rolling left and right. So there's a tiny bit of effort here, but see if you can let your head be heavy and relaxed. And then we'll increase again. So maybe you find your full range, rolling to the left and to the right. With as little effort as possible. And then we'll start to go back. So maybe halfway now, a little less. And then a little less. Maybe we're back to a quarter-ish turn. Slow and steady. And then a teeny tiny turn. And all the way back now, centered. Changing the legs at any time. Now you might like to rest right here with your head on the ground. This next part is some work for the neck. It's good for the neck, but if it doesn't feel right or you don't want to do it, please don't. I'm going to lift your head just a quarter of an inch, barely off the ground. You'll feel your neck working and then lower. Find total surrender. Sometimes shoulders like to help with this, so relax your shoulders. And we'll do it 2 more times. So a very small lift of the head. It looks like I'm doing nothing, but there's a lot of work happening. And then slowly we release, let it go, completely release. And one last time, perhaps, you don't have to. Lift the head, very low lift. Nothing extravagant. We're getting the job done. Release, let it go. If your legs are straight, please bend your knees. I'm going to take arms out into a T, and then we'll take some small wipers. Just knees floating side to side. You can take your feet a little wider than your hips. Just let it feel natural, like a little roaming side to side. And just one more each way. And then hug your knees in to your chest. And you can stay right here, or perhaps I don't want you to think about lifting head and neck. I want you to think about contracting your abdominals so that your head and neck lift. If this feels too effortful, just hug the knees in. Otherwise, you're drawing your center in, so the head has come up because of the abdominals. And just notice that you are beginning to look like a little seed. You're contracting the abdominals and stretching the back and smiling. And we have one more breath here. And then slowly release. Take your feet maybe all the way to the edges of your mat, knees bent, arms back into the T, and let's put the wipers and the neck together. So legs go one direction, your head turns the other way. Back to center, legs one way, head turning the opposite way. Your wipers can still be small if that feels good. Otherwise, let your legs go down toward the floor. Notice the quality of your breath as you roam side to side. Continue moving or stop and pause on one side. Take a deep inhale. Nice big exhale. And back to center, through center to the other side. Holding if you'd like. Inhale. And big exhale. And come back to center. And hug your knees in one more time. This time you can just rock gently side to side or be still. It's funny, my foot just stuck to my mat and it made a certain noise as if I had had a lot of broccoli and beans for dinner, but it was just my foot, in case you heard that. Oh. Couple more breaths here. All right, and we are now going to take a full gentle twist. You might want to use one of your pillows. I'm going to bring my feet down, shift my pelvis a little bit to the left, and then bring my knees in and take my knees to the right. Okay, little shift of the pelvis to the left, and then knees to the right, maybe resting on your pillow. Once again, let's take the arms out in a T. Maybe this time you want to straighten the top leg. And then you decide, what does the neck like here? Looking up, neutral, or turning to the side? And feel how one side is spacious. We're twisting to the right, so my left side feels very spacious. And see if you can direct your breath instead to the right side. Feels a little more contracted. Take a few deep breaths into your right side. And bring your head back to center. Bend your top leg and come back. Pause in the middle here. Just notice what it feels like between sides. And you have your pillow, if you're using it, switched to the left side. I'm going to take my pelvis and shift it a little to the right. Draw the knees in and let the knees go over to the left. Maybe straighten the top leg, arms in a T or wherever they feel good. Looking straight up or turning your head to the side. Deep breaths. Where are we breathing? Of course, into the left side, the side that feels a little more contracted because this right side is open, expanse. Make space for the left side. Each breath. And take 3 more cycles of breath here. And bend your top leg and bring yourself back. Coming back to neutral, legs bent or legs straight. Let's bring our hands onto our belly and take a few nice big breaths into the belly. Allow your belly to rise and fall. Notice if your mind wandered. Take a few more breaths here. Belly breathing, belly rising and falling. From here, please hug in your left leg. You can hold behind the thigh or you may hold the shin, and you decide. Your right leg can stay bent or you might straighten it out. Just hugging in and noticing the hip crease of this left side. Maybe you want to back off a little bit. Maybe you want to really draw the leg in. See what feels best for breathing and joy. Awareness on your left ankle. Begin to draw some circles with your left foot. And switch direction. And then let that foot rest. Take a deep inhale here. Full exhale. Release your left leg, bend your right. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Hug your right leg in, holding the shin or behind the thigh, and maybe straighten your left leg if that feels all right in your body today. Again, notice the hip crease. So if you're hugging the leg in and it feels just tight and compressive and icky, oh, why not just back off a little bit? Less is more sometimes, oftentimes. And awareness to your right foot and ankle. We'll make some circles. Ooh, a lovely little adjustment there on my ankle. And switch direction. And then let your foot rest. Just a couple more breaths here on our second side. Release your right leg, bend your left. Yogi's choice. You can stay here. We're going to pause for a moment. Or hug knees in, pausing here. Or again, abdominals contracting so much that the head and the neck and the shoulders lift. If you feel strain in your neck or your head here, do not do it. Just let go and rest. Seed pose, sort of. We're trying to get into a little teeny tiny snowball because I believe it's 100,012 degrees. So we'll be cooling. One more breath wherever you are. And slowly release. Knees bent or not. Arms by your sides. We'll use our imagination now to recreate the alternate nostril breathing. Okay, so just with visualization, imagination, and sensing. Imagine inhaling through your left nostril Exhaling right. Inhaling right. Exhaling left. Inhaling left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Continue on your own. Next time you exhale through the left, let it go and breathe in and out of both nostrils. Just noticing. It's very strange to do it without the constriction or the closing of the nostril, but sometimes I feel it. I feel it like almost in my brain, the breath. So maybe you felt really groovy doing that. Just breathing in and out of both nostrils now. And then we'll bring arms up to the sky, bringing legs up. So it looks like you're in a chair that tipped over. Your arms can stay up. If it becomes too much, bring your arms down and you can hold your mat. That's a really nice way to do it as well. So I like to press my low back down for these, but you can have a little natural curve if that feels better. We're going to take the heel, touch down with the right, then the left. Back and forth, touching with the heel and back. If this is just not working, you can hug one knee, then the other. One knee, and then the other. Otherwise, we're here and there's a fabulous surprise coming. Okay, right leg goes down, left arm reaches. Just a little, and then back to center. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. It's a tiny bit with the arm. You don't need to go touch the floor. Hello, center. I hope you're smiling. It's very helpful when we do core work. We just have 6,002 more. There's one, there's two, 5,999, 5,998. Okay, let's do one more each side and call it a day. Woo! All right, release. Stretch your legs out. And a couple times, let your arm reach up all the way over, one and then the other. Just stretching out, breathing into your center. My microphone keeps misbehaving here. Get over there. One more time, each arm reaching and reaching. And then come back to center. Bend your knees. And let's take our arms into cactus arms. So like a goalpost here. And then you let them float down toward the floor. Saying hello to the shoulder joint. So I am not concerned about touching the floor or forcing my hand to the floor. I'm trying to just feel the range of my shoulder. Internal, that's when we're this direction down, and external with the arms open. So just let your body feel that without trying to get anywhere. Just be with the movement. And now, in order to perhaps touch the floor, let's do one arm down and one up. Now I can go and let my shoulder lift, and then we switch. So it becomes a little shoulder lift, a little mini twist in the upper back as one arm opens and one arm goes down. You can let your head, I'm letting my head move a little side to side. I'm just stay rigid and stuck here. You might even begin to let your knees move a little. So there's just this gentle twisting and feeling and wipering movement. Couple more breaths. Good. And then let the arms come down by the sides. You're going to press your heels down into the mat. So knees are bent, press your heels down, press your arms down, and lift into a tiny bridge. Very tiny. I'm just barely off the ground. And you can press down into your arms. And again, try to push your heels through the floor. Maybe you're going to come down even lower, like barely there's a little Hallmark card underneath my buttocks. Let's try for 3 more breaths, really pushing down with your arms and down with your heels, but really lifting the corners of your lips. Smiling. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, release. Get one of your pillows, please, and let's take supported bridge. So now we can lift up, bring the pillow underneath your pelvis. Take the time to get the pillow just right. Maybe you'd like to slide the pillow underneath your head, the blanket. You can slide that out. I like to do that in bridge, but you do you. And then if it feels okay, come back into the cactus arms, but just let the arms be still. And remember the beginning of class, feeling the support, noticing the props, noticing the earth. And of course, noticing our breath. Become the observer of your breath here. 10 more cycles of breath. You can stay right where you are, or perhaps you'd like to draw the legs in. Maybe let your legs float up. Maybe let your arms join. So not the legs out here. That's going to get into the abs again. We've done quite a bit of that today. So you can have the legs in toward the body. You could even bend your knees a little bit. Upside down, a beautiful way to change perspective, a beautiful way to reset. I've been doing these a lot lately, just in the middle of the day. Lie down and flip your legs and arms up into the sky. Take a few breaths and reset. Reset. If you're cranky, reset. We'll do about 6 more cycles of breath here. You can always release your hands and legs. At the bottom of your next exhale, release your arms. Bring your feet back down. Yogi's choice for thread the needle. You might want to stay on your cushion. We'll start with the left leg on top. Otherwise, if you don't like the cushion, remove it. Bring your pelvis down to your mat. Thread the needle, left leg on top. Maybe your right foot stays connected, or maybe you draw the legs in. Hold your thigh or your shin. With your left foot, let's point and flex. Point and flex. One more time, point and flex, and then relax the foot. Take 3 deep breaths here. Big sighs for your exhales if you'd like. And very slowly, we'll release side 1. Bring your right leg on top of your left. Checking in, staying here perhaps, or drawing the legs in, holding thigh or shin, and a whole new foot. Point and flex with the right foot. One more time, point and flex. Let the foot relax. 3 deep breaths, maybe even making sound on your exhale. I'm not doing it because of the mic. And after your third breath, slowly releasing your legs. You're going to lift your pelvis, remove the pillow, and you'll grab your other pillow and we'll come in to Baddha Konasana, so supporting the thighs, soles of the feet touching. If this is not good for you, you can certainly take a Shavasana shaped leg. We're going to do a couple things with the arms before we rest, but do make sure that you really tuck and get the support that you need. This is not about doing a big deep stretch, but more being in sort of a restorative place. All right, let's take the arms out in a T. Oh, my hip is cranky today. Let me make sure I have enough. More support is good. Okay, arms are out in a T. Let's touch index finger to thumb. Full in breath and out. Middle finger to thumb, inhale and exhale. Ring finger to thumb, inhale and exhale. Pinky finger to thumb, inhale, exhale. Back to ring finger, inhale, exhale. Middle finger, thumb, inhale, exhale. Index finger, inhale, exhale. Bring your hands on your heart center. Take a few deep breaths into your chest, filling up and emptying out. Awareness on your heart center. And let the hands go down to the belly. Breathing into your belly. Let the belly rise and fall. You might like to stay right where you are or slowly shift your body into Shavasana. You can have your pillows underneath your thighs. Maybe bring your blanket back under your head. Arms resting, palms up or down. Your whole body, held and supported. One last time for today, we'll visit alternate nostril breathing just with our imagination. Inhaling through your left nostril, exhaling right, inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. Both nostrils, quiet, peaceful, effortless breath. Shavasana. If you would like to rest longer, please do. Otherwise, begin to deepen your breath. Feel the belly and the chest, inhaling and exhaling. Feel your low back and upper back, inhaling and exhaling. And feel the sides of your body, inhaling and exhaling. Invite your fingers to wiggle around and then your toes. And if you'd like, reach your arms up and overhead. Stretch through your whole body. And bend your knees. Roll to one side. Pausing in fetal pose. Grateful for our breaths, for centering, for slowing down. And from here, we start the remainder of our day, of our evening. And we'll press up to sit. Hopefully feeling a little bit different than when you came in to practice. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. There's your center again, heart center. Thank you for practicing today. I'll see you next time, Zoom live and in person, but I look forward to it. Bow your head in toward your heart. Until next time, namaste.